The Unstoppable Woman, written by Eberichukwu, Folktale Therapy. Part 1. The Dream. My name is Uche, and I grew up in a small town in Nigeria. I always had a passion for baking, and I dreamed of starting my own bakery. When I met my partner, Ejike, he was full of ambition, but he had no direction. He wanted to start a tech business, but he had no capital. I sold my gold jewelry, and we used the money to start the business. Ejike's business started to grow, and he became successful. But as he grew, he changed. He became arrogant and dismissive, and he started to see me as a liability. Part 2. The Struggle. I worked tirelessly to support Ejike's business, but he didn't appreciate me. He started to belittle me and make me feel like I was worthless. I was devastated, but I refused to give up. I started to focus on my baking skills, and I began to build a small client base. I started selling cakes and pastries to friends and family, and people loved my creations. Part 3. The Betrayal. One day, Ejike came to me and said he wanted a divorce. He said I was no longer the woman he wanted to be with. I was heartbroken. I had given up everything for him, and this was how he repaid me. But I didn't let the betrayal break me. I used the pain to fuel my determination. I started to work harder, and I began to build my own business. Little by little, I grew the business. Part 4. The Comeback. I invested in a small bakery, and I started to build a brand. I named my brand, Uche's Sweet Treats, and it quickly gained popularity. People loved my cakes and pastries, and my business started to grow. I worked hard, and I didn't let anyone bring me down. I proved to myself and others that I was capable of success. Part 5. The Success. Years later, Ejike's business had failed, and he was struggling to make ends meet. He came to me, apologizing for his past behavior and asking for my help. But I was no longer the same woman he once knew. I had built a successful business, and I was financially independent. I looked him in the eye and said, "You may have underestimated me, but I underestimated myself too. I'm glad I found my strength." Part 6. The Legacy. Today, I'm a successful entrepreneur, and I've built a brand that's known across the country. I've employed many people, and I've given back to my community. I look back on my journey, and I'm proud of what I've achieved. I know that I was meant to succeed, and I'm grateful for the struggles that I faced. I hope my story inspires you to chase your dreams, no matter the obstacles. Don't let anyone define your worth. You are capable of greatness.